This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am back with a very exciting video as we are going to be going through every single item that comes with the brand new Lovestruck Expansion Pack. We're going to be going through build and buy, debug, show live edit objects, so let's jump into it. So this is a room that I just built with some of the items in the new pack. You probably recognize it from the thumbnail, and so I just put some of this stuff together so we could take a peek at it. But I am going to actually create a new room here, and we're going to be going through every single item, every single swatch. Before we jump into it, I did want to mention that this software is not final, so if you see any glitches, that is why, and also why my name is popping around the screen. Also, if you decide to purchase the Lovestruck Expansion Pack, please consider using my code Gryphi at checkout. You just enter it when you are purchasing on the EA app. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It's just a way to support me as a creator. So thank you in advance if you decide to do so. And thank you to EA for sponsoring this portion of the video. So starting with the floorings, we have the Animal and Me flooring, which looks to be sort of like a giraffe print on the first swatch. There's also this fun zebra print, a cow print, cheetah. I would have loved this as a child. A white cheetah. There's also pink. This nice striped one, more like a tiger print. Another one here. Looks like we have some red with that cow print as well, and the same thing with the cheetah print. Next up, we have the Magnificent Marble, and there's a couple of different pieces here. So they look like this for the most part, the plain swatches. There is a more textured version of each of them, but they all have sort of like end pieces. So I could line these up sort of. So that's sort of an example of how that works. There's a few different swatches. So we have this really pretty gold and black, the yellow and white, this golden like sort of turquoise color. And then we have a bunch of plain ones as well, and the green and white. Next up is the Masterpiece Mosaic, and I think this is a really pretty tile. I really like the colors on this, and it's nice that we have a variety of more natural colors and some blacks and whites as well. So here are all of these swatches of that particular tile. So pretty. We also have the Too Many Tiles flooring, which is just a lot of tile. There are some plain swatches here, including a black and a white, beige, some fun colors as well if you want to make some funky spaces. And there's going to be a matching wall tile to go with that has a little bit more variety. Next is the Tailored Terracotta flooring, a nice simple terracotta. We have a few of these in base game, but I think this one is nice and simple. I'm glad to have that. And then we also have the Twists of a Vine flooring, which is very interesting. I like it, but I have no idea how I could possibly use this. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But I'm going to go back to this one for now. And then we will take a look at the wallpapers, starting with my favorite, the Flirtatiously Floral. Look at this wallpaper. It is so beautiful. And there's so many swatches too. This purple one is gorgeous. We have this really nice, like sort of muted one, this nice pretty pink and red. There's this green one, this nice bright yellow, a red, and then an even darker black and red. So let's put that next to the first swatch. You can see how it's a much deeper color. We also have the Warm Sprout Arches, and this is also really pretty and something I wasn't really expecting. You can see it in one shot in the trailer, but it's a very unique wallpaper. The swatches are really bright and I like it. I'm not sure how much use I'm going to get out of it, but I do think it's quite a pretty wallpaper. There's also a simple wallpaper here called the Simply Moody wallpaper to match all of the swatches of that first floral one. So this bottom piece matches. So we got some nice basics here. I really like that purple. This one is very nice. I really like that color. Yeah, just some simple wallpapers. And then this is that tile I had mentioned before. I believe this is to go in pools. Yeah, the Pixel Perfect Pool wall tile. And it matches all of those floorings that we saw earlier. But there's some funky ones as well. So we have a rainbow. We have this color, this one, and then a couple more solid ones as well. There's also a couple of tiles to match the terracotta we saw before. So there's a plain one and then one with this tile at the top. Once again, meant for the pools. So we're going to see a bunch of swatches to fit that theme. I think these are quite nice. And I'm so glad that we got some simple basic ones as well. This next wallpaper I'm very excited about, the Worn Plaster Wall. Look at how worn and disgusting that looks. I love it so much. I love decorating spaces in The Sims that are a little bit more, you know, worn down, destroyed. Oh, this is going to be so good for so many different builds. I'm very excited at the ideas that I have for this one. We also have a vibrant exterior wall that comes in a bunch of fun colors. There's some basics in here, but also some really vibrant colors like that hot pink, this color, the blue. Oh my gosh. I really like that green. Yeah, there's some really fun ones in here. I feel like we can do some interesting things with this, and a nice purple as well. Next is an interior wall that is also supposed to be some bright colors. It looks like most of these are fairly neutral though. Yeah. We have a nice mint, this kind of blue color. That yellow is really pretty. There's also this orange, pink, and a yellow. And then we have that same wallpaper that we saw in the flooring with these vines. Don't really know how to use that, but I do like it. Next is this sort of snakeskin type wallpaper called the Reptile Ripples. And it looks like it has quite a few swatches. This is another one I'm not really sure how I'm going to use, but maybe I will get creative with builds coming out soon using this new pack because it's an interesting one. I really don't know, but it is a cool texture, so I will give it that. I think I like the darker colors and more neutrals a little bit better. There's also a version of it that has cross braces on it, which is interesting. I, once again, am not really sure where I would use this, but it's a fun one. And then lastly, we have the wallpaper to match that flooring that we saw in the beginning with all of these fun patterns. If you ever wanted cheetah print walls, now is your time. So let me pick something simple and we will get to looking at all of the items. Let's actually start with doors and windows. This is door number 1, stonework ornate door. I actually really like how simple this looks. This is going to be a nice front door for a lot of builds. And it has some fun swatches, but a ton of neutrals as well. Same goes for this second door, the grand door gateway. I love the window in the middle. This is so pretty. Look at these swatches too. That's fun. That one in particular, I like it. The lavish colored door. Ooh, this looks like something you might find in like a nightclub or something. Interesting. Very specific, but cool. We also have an ironwork door, the elegant single ironwork door. Oh, that's pretty. I could definitely see myself using this, and I like how the ironwork actually changes with all of the swatches. That's cool. 10 square panel door. Ooh, that's also really nice. We don't have anything that looks like this in the game, so sounds good to me. I will take it. We have a large arched double door. Very pretty. I'm glad we have some fun swatches in here, but all of the same neutrals. It looks like we have these little stands to keep the door open. There's an elegant double ironwork door that looks like this. Okay. The outside, everything's like frosted glass. Ooh, that's fun. I like all the different patterns and colors on this one. There's also 2 new archways. There is a smaller one and a larger one, a single tile and a double tile. They come in all of these swatches, so some fun ones, but also lots of neutrals. I really like how simple those are. And lastly, we have the double sliding glass door, which is made to create your own custom showers. A new style option for double sliding glass doors, best for designing a new expanded shower with enough space to add in some lights and truly have your ultimate concert experience. I love this. I'm very excited to build my own custom showers. And you could probably use this for other things as well, but I love that that was added. For windows, we have a few different ones. I'm going to place these down so we can look at the matching set together. Although these look like they're the same ones, just in the catalog twice. That's what it looks like. But either way, here are the swatches. I really like these. The vibrant ones are really nice, but I think this plain white and beige is nice. And that one, so good. And we have all of those same swatches on the single tile one as well. The other set of windows, well, this one's kind of different than the other ones, but we have this single tile one here with all of the different metal swatches and more of a like frosted glass look. And then there's a bunch of these that all match. And I love that there's an open version of that window, but these are really cute. I love the vibrant color on the outside with the black frame, and you can choose a variety of those different colors. So you can really do whatever you'd like. You can have some fun with that or have some really basic windows with the black or the white swatch. Very cute. This pack also adds a new fence, which looks like this. And let's see all of the swatches. Ooh, okay. Some of them have different patterns as well. I love that. These are going to be very useful. This one has some gold in there. We have a nice simple one here. Yeah, these are really, really nice. Let's also grab our columns. We have this one and that one. And let's take a peek at the swatches. This comes in just 4, but I'm glad it comes in black and white. That's very cute. And then this one looks like it's going to have some fun. Look at all these bright colors. I'm assuming this is also for like the nightclubs and stuff. Interesting. This is the spandrel that we got. It matches the fence and the column that I have over on this side. I really like that one. I like how small and like sort of dainty it looks. It's a rare sighting, but this pack does come with a new tree. This is the blue jacaranda tree. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but it's a beautiful purple tree that you're going to see throughout this world. So it's nice to have that in the regular catalog. And there's going to be more landscaping in DEBUG and Show Live Edit Objects, which I will go through at the end of the video. But for right now, we do have a new staircase, which looks like this. I really like the colors on that, the pattern. That's so pretty. And it looks like there's a bunch of different swatches on that as well. Oh, it's so fun to have another tiled staircase. I don't use these very often, but this one is so pretty. I'm excited to do some builds with this. Ooh, look at the brown. I'm definitely a fan of this. Got a nice white swatch and a black one as well. And a matching hand railing to go with that fence that we saw before. Very nice. No matching gate though. Interestingly, we do have some new pool trims that came with this pack. We have the Pixel Perfect Pool Trim Tile, which is a really wide one. I really like this. This looks very familiar, like what every pool inside like a YMCA looks like. So I like that. And it has all of the fun, funky colors to match the tiles we saw before, as well as some simple ones. And then there's also a terracotta one. Same width. This is so nice. It looks so fancy. Yeah, I really like these. I'm going to be using these so much. One of the things I was most excited about in this pack is we have a new planter to put on the outside of your windows, a new window box, and it's a good one. It has some fun colors, but it also has some beautiful neutrals I feel like I'm going to be able to use all the time. And I'm just excited to finally have another one of these. I feel like we don't get them often enough, and it's beautiful. There's also a power shade awning, which is enormous and has a bunch of swatches. So let's take a peek at some of these. Some of them have signage on them, so you can make it look like they are for a business, and others are plain and also a little bit dirty. They've been worn over time. There's 2 decorative window cages. There's a single tile one and a double tile one, and they have matching swatches to match the fences that we saw earlier. These are nice. It's always nice to have some of these decorations. And then I think our last thing from build mode is the elongated fountain emitter. So this is just like another fountain object. I think it's really nice. It's very simple and like smooth, and we have some funky colors, which I quite enjoy. So that is what that looks like. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything, but I'm sure we will find it if I did. I almost forgot to look at the new roof. We have a new roof texture that came with this pack, which is the subtle sheen metal roof, which looks like this. Oh, that is really pretty. Ooh, look at these colors. Yeah, I do really like this one. That's fun. And I believe there's a new trim as well. Yes, the Dripping in Points roof trim. Ooh, that's cool. I like when there is like something hanging off the roof trim to make it look a little bit more interesting. That's pretty. And I think that's everything in build mode. So we're going to go to a buy mode now and filter by Lovestruck. And the first 2 things we have are 2 new beds. I know everyone's been excited to get the return of the heart bed, which is amazing. Has a bunch of swatches, but there's also this bed in the game as well. So we'll start with the heart bed. We have this beautiful pink, a nice black, a white, a deep red and black, this really fun purple and red. We have the blue and green, the cheetah print bed. This is like my childhood dream bed. There's also a cheetah print version with red and black. There's this nice tiger one, a really cute one with the little hearts on the sheets as well, a nice pastel, purple and pink, and gold and purple. This bed over here has some beautiful like rose carving in the headboard and comes in a bunch of swatches that are kind of similar to the other bed, but I think they are really nice. And not all of the swatches have that carving up top. So it depends on which one you have selected, and it does come in a plain black and white as well. Our first chair is going to be the webbing colored patio chair. This is really interesting. We don't have anything like this yet. And of course, lots of fun colors to be had on this piece. The texture on the seat looks a little odd, but it's still cool. I still like it. Symphony of Marshmallows seat. That looks like a very comfy seat, and this looks so comfortable, and comparing it to Marshmallows makes me think it probably is quite comfortable, and it has some nice swatches. Shellfish style seater. This is a really pretty chair. We only have one thing in the game that's kind of this shape, and it's more of a dining chair, sort of, I think. It's from City Living, and this is so much nicer. Artisanal Harmony leather chair. Oh, interesting. We definitely don't have anything like this in the game yet. Huh. That's fun. Gothic tassel leather seat and Gothic ring leather seat. Oh, wow. These are really pretty. And look at all the swatches. We have some bright ones, but mostly some darker or neutral tones. And it looks like we have the same matching ones on this ottoman. I like that. I cherish you. This is a chair that is part of the unlocks you can get from the romance consultant career. So there's a few of these items. I have cheats selected so I can look at everything, but this is what that chair looks like. I believe you have to be level 10 to get this. And then there's also the lip couch, which is really fun. Also has all of the same swatches. I think there's a couple more items that come with this set, but we will get to them as I scroll. Looks like we have a new folding chair. Ooh, it's got a logo on the back. I like that, and it looks like it changes. Oh, there's a messed up version. The paint's wearing. Oh, I love that. That is my favorite. Okay, yes, please. If you want a nicer chair, there's the modest dining chair. It looks like this. It's a nice modern chair. I do like this one as well. I just really like the more grungy items in the game. So a bar stool. Very cute. I like how simple this is. I feel like a lot of the bar stools we have are very stylized, and I feel like this one, other than the funky swatches, could fit into a ton of builds. Same thing with this other bar stool. Very simple. Nice swatches. That's a plus from me. The flexible 3-seat love seat. This is interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Has a bunch of bright swatches like we've been seeing on everything else, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know if I'm ever going to use this item. It's cool, but it's interesting. I've never seen anything like this in real life. Let me know if you have. The delicate iron bench. Ooh, look at the butterfly. This is really pretty. Nice like outdoorsy bench that matches all of the same fences that we saw before. The Gothic leather sectional couch. That is so pretty. I really like this. And of course it matches the chair that we saw before and the ottoman. Beautiful swatches. This is another item I'm not sure how I'm going to use, but it looks like another outdoor bench that has like a heart shape on the top and appears to be made of some sort of stone. I do really like that swatch. I will say that, but the rest of this bench, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be using. This ottoman is so pretty. I like how it looks really plush and modern and that there's a blanket over it. And it looks like we have it in a bunch of fun swatches as well to match the bedding on the 2 beds that came with this pack. We have a circular coffee table. It says it's a coffee table, but it kind of looks like you can maybe put chairs at it. Yeah, so it's a dining table called a coffee table. Interesting. And here are our swatches. Lots of golds, but I do appreciate these simple ones right here as well. We also have a bar height table. I like how it's not perfect. There's some like little dings in it. This is really nice. Got some nice wood swatches, some really bright colors as well. Yeah, wow, look at that green. And I assume these fit nicely with it. Yeah, that's fun. This is part of that heart collection. We have a little side table that is shaped like a heart. All of those same swatches, I assume. Ooh, I really like that one. Okay, maybe I would use this item. I'm not sure about the other ones. Maybe the chair because it's not so obviously a heart, but the lips are a bit much in my opinion, but this one is so cute. I was also really excited about this new nightstand. It has some beautiful colors on it and some basics as well, a couple of neutrals, black and white. And I just think it's really modern and simple and is going to fit in a lot of builds. We also have this matching side table to go with this chair over here. Very nice. All of the same swatches as expected. Modernized modern coffee table. Okay, so there is a coffee table version of this. I really like that. That makes me happy. That is so cute to see a smaller version of that table that we saw before. There's also a gothic curvy wooden coffee table. Very pretty. Got some nice wood tones on here. We have a new desk, the Air of Sophistication desk. Where can I put this? This is really pretty. And yeah, all of those same fun colors and neutrals that we saw before. I think this one might be my favorite because it's a nice neutral, but the legs are a different color. I showed you the window, some of the window pieces before, but this one's a window bar you can put over your windows, which is quite nice. And then I'm gonna have to delete some of these windows and doors because we have some big bar items. This is the first, which is the Romance Rendezvous bar back. And I think this might be the best bar back we have in the game. This is so nice. It's sleek and modern, and I don't know. There's something about this one that just makes me really happy. I like the colors as well. That's gorgeous. There's also a wooden rustic home bar back. Interesting. I love the writing on here and the paintings. This one is really cute as well. Very different vibe, but beautiful. I'm glad we're getting more of these. We get bars all the time, but we don't get too many bar backs, so it's nice to have a couple new options. This pack also has a new picnic table here, which looks to have some mosaic tiles on it. Oh, wow. This is really pretty. I love the different colors on that. I love how the benches are different too. That's fun. So to go with this new door for showers, there is a new standing wall-mounted shower object, and it looks like it just has a nicer shower head than the one we have from University. Very nice. We also have a new acoustic guitar. This is pretty. I love the patterns on here, and of course all of the colors as well. But like this painting, so nice. Who's up party games? We do have a new party game. It seems like it might be a little bit inappropriate based on that woohoo symbol, but that's what that looks like. And then we have the Garcia Amor costume trunk. This is where your Sims can pick out some outfits to have a little bit of fun in the bedroom. So this has a couple of different swatches on it as well, and you can see some of those outfits. There's a maid outfit in there. What else can we see? I'm not sure, but that's a very cute item. There's a couple of these romantic blankets. Your Sims can actually like relax on these and do a bunch of different activities. I believe they can like stargaze and make out and all kinds of stuff. But they can also woohoo in them. And there is one that looks like a bear, which is interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. This one's really cute because it looks like a picnic blanket and it has some fun swatches and like, you know, some more romantic ones. And then this one is a little bit more plain, which is also quite nice. So these do have gameplay, so you're going to want to have them like out in the middle of a space and not under a bed. But if you don't care about the gameplay and you just want to use them as decorative rugs, you could do that as well. I wasn't expecting new gym equipment with this pack, but we did get a couple of pieces. So we do have a new treadmill and a new weight machine. And I think this treadmill is really nice. It's so modern and looks so realistic to the treadmills I feel like I see nowadays. And of course it has some fun swatches if you prefer. And the same thing for this weight machine. I'm not sure where in the catalog it is right now, but there's also a decorative item that has a bunch of like single weights on it, which is going to be great for decorating gyms and just homes. I feel like we've never had that. We got 3 new bars with this pack. The wooden rustic home dive bar, which looks like this. Very nice. It seems very simple, like stuff we've had before, but I do like there's some swatches that have some wear and tear on them. And of course, a couple of fun colors as well. The next bar is a single tile bar, which is the Santa Barbaro compact bar. This is our second one tile bar. The first one was with that login event that happened recently, but this is what this one looks like. And then we have a curved bar, which this is the first one we've had since Journey to Batu. And if you don't have Journey to Batu, then this is our only curved bar. And I think it's so pretty. I love the like fruit over here. Ugh, it just looks really nice. And it has some beautiful swatches as well to match everything. I feel like this is also an item for our nightclubs. The next couple of items are for outside. We have a movable takeout grill stand. I'm not sure if this is functional or not. It looks like it's just decorative, but very cute. No swatches on that. And then there's also a movable takeout market stand. That's also really cute. And this one has one other swatch. I was so excited when I saw we were getting a new swing set. This looks like every park swing set, and I love it. The fun colors, the metal, the shape of it, it's just perfect. So I'm very excited to have another swing set. There are also so many new plants that came in this pack, which makes me very excited because I like to put plants absolutely everywhere. I showed you this one outside already, but there are a bunch of new interior plants. I guess some of them could be for outside as well, but let's take a peek at some of these swatches. This one right here is my favorite by far. It's just a cute little vase with a couple of flowers in it and some pretty colors. There's also this one, which is also very nice. And then this one's not my favorite. I don't really like the texture of it, but it's still nice to have another option. These are also really nice. I wish they were separate, not just one item, but I do really like both of them, so I'm not too upset about it. I feel like we have a lot of this sort of plant in the game already, and I don't really use them, but I do like these last two swatches that have this fun pattern. And I think this plant is really nice. Probably going to use that one a lot. This one's really pretty, but not something I feel like I'm going to find myself using very often, but very happy to have it. And same thing goes with this one, although I'm going to have to test if it scales down well, because if it scales well, I might use this on interiors. So let's find out. Yeah, it looks like it's not having too much of an issue with that, so that might be a staple. Moving on to wall art, we have a ton of posters. So this is the pop culture poster collage, and it has a bunch of different swatches, and I think they're really pretty. And there's also versions of them that are a little bit more worn and like ripped up and stuff like that. So I really, really like that. There's also this piece here, which is the food branding signage. So for like little food spots, I quite like this. It's going to look really nice for if you do any kind of restaurant builds. I love the French fry one. That's so cute. And of course, some of them are a little bit more worn as well. That's a really fun one. The urban decal wall art. I love this. I love this so much. This is one of the first items I saw when I first loaded up the game, and I was immediately like, I love him. I love this axolotl. He is so cute. So this has some really beautiful artwork and some like cool writing on it as well. There's also the urban decal wall graffiti. So there's a bunch of like random signage and some beautiful graffiti as well. I love this one. The freezer bunny, we have some writing. These are all just so nice. And of course, there's versions where they've put up those signs over the graffiti that's kind of like wiped away. Along with that new gym equipment, we got some new like motivational posters for fitness, which are going to be so good for gyms. This one's really nice. We have some like writing here and like this signage for a gym that has the barbell. I quite like that. And then there is also this set of posters for some more motivation. And some of these are just so pretty. Do you see that? That's gorgeous. I love this one as well. Got some like protein powders and lifting weights. So cute. Got some neon signs. We've been getting these kind of often, I would say. We have a bunch of these with high school years. I think they're okay. They're not my favorite, but there are some fun shapes in this one, especially those dinosaurs. This is another item that I think is really exciting with this pack, which is the colorful cultured backsplash. So instead of having a wallpaper, we just have these tiles that you can put together to create a backsplash in your kitchen or your bathroom, however you'd like. And they have a bunch of different swatches on them. So I think these are going to be so nice to have. And I really hope they continue to do this going forward in future packs, because this is awesome. Thank you so much. There's so much artwork in this pack. We're going to start with this one, which is the Fiesta of Colors collection. We have some outdoor scenes here. We have some fruit and veggies. This beautiful painting. Playfully enticing in every shade. We got some lips here. We also have this beautiful girl, some legs, a silhouette of a sim. I think that's really nice. This one's really interesting because it's a sim with a snake in this like fancy frame, but there's a neon light around it. It's a very unique piece and only has a few swatches, but it's cool. The Timeless Elegance, a classic collection. I think this is my favorite painting from the pack. I like this main photo, but there are so many nice ones on here. So of course we have that in a couple of swatches. There's also this one, which feels like very moody. I really like that. This one's my favorite. I think it is such a pretty piece. There's also this one here, this dancing painting, which is gorgeous, and then this one as well. This is just so nice. We have a few different mirrors in this pack. This one here is the same one. It's just one is plain with all of these swatches here. And then the other one has different photos tacked up on it, which is quite nice. I like how some of them have little hearts and stuff on them. And then there's also this mirror as well, which is also quite pretty. Very simple swatches. And a giant wall mirror for whatever you'd like it to be for. Has a couple of swatches for the bars on the top and the bottom. The tassel robed covered curtain. This is like a blackout curtain you can put over your windows so no light is going to be coming in. I like to have my windows so you can see them a little bit in the game, but that's a nice item to have. And then we have 2 beaded curtains as well, a 1 tile and a 2 tile. These are really pretty and I'm excited to find some uses for them. The Smooth and Suave toiletry set. Got some like lotions and stuff. You can put these in the bathroom, on the bedside table. I can't get them to turn around the correct way, but this is what they look like. There's a few swatches on here. And it's just nice to have some more items like that. We have a sculpted centerpiece hippo. I'm not sure I understand like what this is for, but it's cute. I do like a hippo, although hippos are terrifying in real life, but it's a really cute sculpture. We have a tri-shade sun blocker for outside. I feel like we've had a bunch of these over the years added to the game, and I feel like I just never use them, but it looks like there's some fun swatches on this at least, so there's that. There's also a constant motion wall divider. This is really pretty. Ooh, okay. The fun swatches and the light in it. It'll be interesting to find some uses for that. We already looked at this fountain. We also have this curtain here, which looks like you can place it anywhere, like as a divider, but you could put it up against a window if you'd like to. Very similar to the other one, but of course, you know, open. And we have some beautiful swatches to match all of the furniture we got. We have a basic ceiling fan, which I quite enjoy. I love when we get basics in the game. That's always nice. There's just too many super stylized items, so loving that. And there's also a wooden ceiling tile, so we can create beams just going across rooms. So much easier now. Look at that. Look at it. That's beautiful. I know it's just a really simple item, but that makes me happy. And of course, it comes in a bunch of swatches here as well. Hanging wooden box garden. This is also gorgeous. I will take as many plants as The Sims wants to give me. I really like this piece. We have Ozzy the Fuzzy Penguin plush. So cute. I love when they add new plush. Decorate all of my rooms with these. We have a festive food warmer. This looks like it's for tortillas. Nice item to add to our kitchens. We didn't really get anything for kitchens in this pack, but that makes sense. There's also some hand-painted clay pots here. Those are very pretty. I like the swatches. That one's kind of unexpected, but we did get a lot of that color throughout the pack, so it makes sense. But of course, lots of neutrals with the terracotta. And then this is the workout gear set I had mentioned before. So we just have like some shelves with a bunch of different dumbbells on it. So lots of different swatches on this. This is such a nice item. I'm so glad to finally have this in the game. Bubbles, the beloved axolotl. Look at this baby. Oh, I love this. So many fun swatches. Very excited to add this to my Sims kids rooms. And we also have this beautiful guy. I can't remember what this breed of dog is called. Okay, I looked it up. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Zolo, but it's a Mexican hairless dog. And glad to see this added into the game. Let's take a look at our swatches here. I really like that one. You might also recognize like this sort of like color and pattern if you've seen the movie Coco. I think it's really cool to finally have a lot of things inspired by Mexico in the game with this new pack, since Lovestruck is based, or like the world of that this pack is based on Mexico City. So lots of influence on it. We have an artsy porcelain veggie bowl. I love the patterns on this. That's so pretty. And we have some basics as well. It's nice to have a new fruit bowl. Got a couple of rugs. The Fringe Fiesta rectangle rug. Cute. I like that one, especially in the brown swatch. And then a coquettishly cozy rug. Nice fluffy rug with scalloped edges. All the same swatches we've been seeing, but very nice. An artsy urban number sign. This is fun. We can now officially have like numbers outside our Sims doors. This is so cute. I hope they add more of these in the future. And I like that a couple of these you can't really tell what they say. They're in Simlish, whereas the other ones are in numbers. So there's also a single basic indoor fan. That is nice. I really like that. We only have a couple of fans, maybe only one in the game, which is from Get to Work. So this is really cool. There's also a new hanging plant, an elongated zebra pothos plant. Very pretty. I prefer the green swatches, but there are some pink ones as well. Very nice. That's going to be overused by me and probably a lot of other simmers. If you work in the new career, there is a consultant plaque decoration for the romance consultant. And it looks like you can just change the swatch of the frame. The stonework ornate topper looks like this fits over some like windows and doors to add some detail to them. Although I bet if you put this in a kitchen, it could kind of look like a range hood as well. The botanical garden wall planter. Let's find some place with some light. Oh, that's really pretty. I do quite like that. Look at the pink swatches. That's so fun. Wow. Mini water tower. Cute. I like to have some more decoration pieces like this that aren't necessarily needed in the game, but add some realism. So I like the painted versions and the slightly dirtier ones as well. We also have a new closet your Sims can woohoo in. It looks like this. If you build walls around it, the door will be the only thing showing, but it looks like a broom closet on a bunch of the swatches. And then there are some that it just has like a little sign on it. So it could say anything. There's some new candlesticks here as well. These are gorgeous. We don't have anything like this in the game yet. So having some simple candlesticks, very appreciated. There's also a chic elegance table light, which looks like this. Cute. A modernized mushroom lamp. These have been really popular, so makes sense that they're adding this in. Although I feel like we got something similar to this recently. Sequence of Love candles bunch. Happy to get some more candles. Looks like we got some nice swatches as well. Very pretty. The brightened bloom light. Interesting. New ceiling light. Let's see what it looks like from down here. Kind of looks like a rose. That makes sense. Got all the same metal swatches. It's all right. Not my favorite item. Touch of nighttime sky. Oh, that's cool. You can do these little pieces on the ceiling to make it look like the sky. Oh, that's so pretty. Those are going to be great in kids' rooms. I bet they're for nightclubs, but it's so cute. This light is also really pretty. It's very simple. All the same metal swatches. I like that one. And then we have 3 different wall heights for this can fringe lamp. So I'm going to place all 3 down and we'll take a peek at these swatches. So we have like this purpley pink, a red, another pink, blue, cream, white, black, more cream, and some like pinks as well. Cute. And then there is a spot light. So I think if you place this, yeah, wherever you place this, it's going to put a nice spotlight upward. Cute. I like that as well. We have a couple of these in the game, but this one's really nice and modern. Oh, and it looks like those starlights we can even put on the walls as well. That's really pretty. This is a Victorian style wall light. All of those swatches we've been seeing, including some of the fun ones. Diagonal wall light strip. Ooh. Oh, wait, they even snap together. That's fun. I really like that. Hanging metal starlight. Okay, this is for outside. These are gorgeous. And these are all of our swatches. Very cute. There's also a trash chute because I think the only one we have of this in the game so far is from City Living, and we have penthouses in this pack, so needed to add that. We also have a new trash can. There's a couple swatches on both of these things. Cool. And then our last item before we go into debug is the Love's Little Book Collection, which is also an unlock from the romance career. So we have a couple of books with the heart bookends, and here are those swatches. Cute. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything in here, and then we will go into debug. If you want to access debug, you're going to have to type in bb.show_hidden_objects. And then to access live edit, you're going to type in bb.show_live_edit_objects. Click enter. And then we're going to type in debug into the menu here and just click one of these. And we're filtered by Lovestruck so you can see everything that comes through. I'm going to skip by most of these items, but all of the like shells from the background are in here, which we don't need to see all of. There is another version of this tree that is bigger. We have this right here. We have lots of these like fencing pieces from around the world. There's this car that you can see around. Oh, there's like a little bus stop. That's really cute. Some more new trees. These are really nice. I particularly like this one. We have some public trash cans, street light, stoplight. This tiny thing, I'm not sure what it is, but it's here. Got some flowers. That is so pretty. There's also a tall, narrow version of the purple tree. Smaller tree. This cute sculpture. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Yeah, a lot of these are things you're going to see around the world. Most of them you'll be able to find. Some of them are like really hidden and you might not find them, but this is everything they've created for the world that isn't like mapped properly. It's just meant to be off lot. This is a really pretty flower. I wish that had swatches, but I'm very happy to have that. This divider is also gorgeous. We have some train tracks. Some of these things I recognize from other packs because a lot of times they end up being reused in the backgrounds if they are similar enough to what they need. But there's tons of new stuff in here too. This is a parking garage. No colors, but parking garage. All of these I recognize. I think this piece might be new though. We have another version of this little divider. This is in the world someplace, some sort of tunnel your Sims cars probably go into. That's fun. Most of these things you're probably not going to use in your everyday builds, but you do have access to them if you would like to. This is just that base game pergola. We have some of the artwork you can find around the world. So there's some more pieces you can grab if you'd like to. Cool. Ooh, I like that. Overflowing dumpster. This is going to be great for all of the messy builds. I really like that. Another sculpture of some sort. A bunch of plants we have in base game. All the different swatches of that water heater or water tower. We have a corn sculpture. A bunch of different like planters. I believe we already have these other two in another pack, but I don't think we have this low-lying one, so that's nice. Ooh, the base game stones that I use in Pathways all the time, but in a darker swatch. That's nice. An electricity pole, another divider, a taller one in some fun colors, another little plant, and that one as well. Some more artwork. All of these in DEBUG, so they're free. Oh, we finally got the string lights without the pole on the other side. So we have the pole version and then the one without. Nice. There's also this fountain, this, which we've seen in other worlds, some flowers. I think these are ones your Sims can buy in the world because I have DEBUG selected as well right now. Oh, I missed this at some point in our regular catalog. It looks like we have a sculpture here with birds on it. That's so cute. That one, so pretty. I'm glad we're going through because I'm seeing a couple other things we missed, like these canopies. Where were these? Why didn't these come up? These are gorgeous. Wow. Look at that. Those are really nice. Looks like there's a romance manual. Lovely. My Sims are going to need that. And then is there anything else in here we missed or any more show live edit objects, any more DEBUG? Oh, we have all the axolotls your Sims can go ahead and find. So lots of different colors and stuff of them. Oh, you can draw on the glass. That's such a popular thing on TikTok, drawing like little faces on your axolotls. I love it. That is so cute. Fun. All right, let's see. Anything else or did we see it all? I hope I don't miss anything. It looks like there's some sort of special ring here. Oh, this is like the little flower shop in town that your Sims can go ahead and purchase things from. It looks like there's a couple of different swatches, some donuts, all the buildings you can see if you ever need shells. Those are all in DEBUG. Some spicy hot chocolate. That sounds lovely. And a nice green bush with red flowers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it other than, you know, all of the buildings you can see in the world. I might have missed something. I really hope I didn't. Like, this is the Woohoo Hotel. This is a really cool DEBUG building as well. But I think that is everything that comes with the Lovestruck Expansion Pack. Definitely let me know what you're thinking. Is this a pack you're planning to pick up? I would love to know. And if you do, please consider using my creator code, which is Gryphi. You can just type that in at checkout when you are purchasing through the EA app. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps to support me as a creator. So thank you so much if you do consider. And with that, let's discuss in the comments what we are thinking of Lovestruck. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.